From downtown Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Indians and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Atlanta Braves.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting nine. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Julio Teheran gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he had a real nice season last year. Had over 200 strikeouts on the season. He's got some of the better swing and miss stuff in all the league.
With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we've got a Gold Glover behind the plate. How that helps the ball club, you can throw balls in the dirt as a pitcher, cuts down the running game, really impacts the game defensively.
Jason Kipnis heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Jason Kipnis.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 136.
A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Yeah, not the spot to find yourself against a good leadoff hitter. Down 3-1 to start the afternoon? Not good.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
And that is not good.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Well, nothing wrong with a pop out and a strikeout when you're out on the mound. And he's saying, I'll take this all game long.
Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Teheran into his motion. First pitch on the way. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. You know, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's a very fair umpire, Matt. Calls a pretty standard strike zone. Usually not a lot of complaints either way.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bonifacio is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Corey Kluber is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, last year he was really solid. Close to 20 wins. This year, I expect a lot of the same.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now to get us started in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Emilio Bonifacio.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And even 2 batters in, you have to like what you see so far. Back-to-back strikeouts now to start off the home first.
Freddie Freeman gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. After 1, no score. Andrew McCutchen makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Tehran's ready. Here's the 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Carlos Santana stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Evan Gattis strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Evan Gattis.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Chop foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sounds sharp, too.
And he lays off for ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Smoked on the ground, left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, this ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Well, that may have been a borderline call right there, but you know what? He's going to get those calls sometimes. He's a big-name pitcher out there, and that can certainly play into your favor.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out with the man at first. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back.
Keeping him close.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And a welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia for Baseball on the Show. 3rd inning is set to get underway. Pablo Sandoval will lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
In now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Teheran gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Johnson ranges to his right. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Corey Kluber will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Third inning, no score to this point. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
It's one thing to go 2-0 on a guy, but it's another to do it to a pitcher, and still another to do it to an American League pitcher. You've got to throw a strike right here.
Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Tommy Lasorda digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Tommy Lasorda.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the air out toward right field. And one gone now in the Atlanta third.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Julio Teheran.
Now to the plate, Julio Teheran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back to back, but nothing at all to show for it.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Jason Kipnis will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Tehran has his target. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Upton on the move. He's got it one away.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
At the plate, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Ball one.
Inside.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bonifacio on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
The 0-1 on its way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. All even at 2-2. Here it is. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Michael Brantley gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back to Turner Field following this. Jason Hayward is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, but getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
In there, strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Swing and a looper to left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. High pop-up. Sandoval is there for it. 2 gone.
The batter.
We'll take a look at this on Show Track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Brantley. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
The left fielder.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Justin Upton.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Cutter low, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. That misses 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a foul popped behind the plate. And he's set down, 1 away. 1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Striding into the box, Corey Kluber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Teheran sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
The 2-1 on its way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball in there, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They still trail 1-0. Andrelton Simmons comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Chris Johnson waits on deck. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
Here's Chris Johnson now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
1 out, nobody on. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Tommy Lasorda.
Tommy Lasorda is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You just don't see that, like, ever. Not in that situation, not in that count. That's a big break from an offensive standpoint. Now you've got to find a way to make that hurt somehow.
Julio Teheran in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
He'll just keep adding and subtracting speed on his pitches. That's how the good ones do it.
Two out with the man at first. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Jason Kipnis will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
And he falls behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Change up, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Change up, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
And you can bet he's muttering to himself heading back to the dugout. And
Shortstop.
he's not alone.
Francisco
These guys have
Lindor.
just had a frustrating time of it from beginning to end thus far.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians.
2-0. Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Changeup inside. They lost him. Ball four.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Ball's there, and he is out at second base. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
2 out, nobody on. Bounce towards the second baseman. Lasorda is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 1 and the Indians nothing. Emilio Bonifacio will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Jason Hayward will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Kluber's ready. Here it is on 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Brantley sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman,
Oh, what a great
#5,
call right there on a 2-0 pitch.
Freeman.
He's got this guy thinking fastball, but he breaks out the changeup right there, and he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You almost get the sense here that he wants to stay away from throwing the fastball. Almost like he doesn't want to get burned.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Braves 1 and the Indians nothing. Back here at Turner Field, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Andrew McCutchen will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Michael Brantley will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, a bad spot there to lose your release point. This one just continues to run inside and gets him, and now all of a sudden that puts a tying run on base.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. David Carpenter is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day. Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll go after the first pitch here and pop one up over toward the left side of the infield. Johnson takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Pablo Sandoval. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Evan Gattis will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Smoke toward the hole. Glove by Santana. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8. Justin Upton.
Justin Upton will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And a ball, 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
When you're already in the hole at the plate, the last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what he's doing up there. That's the 2nd time he struck out in the ball game, and it's another instance where his pitch selection is really doing him in.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Looking to avoid his first walk. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
To 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Hayward looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who'll make an appearance here. Vladimir Valentian will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Vladimir Valentin.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little low, it's 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here the last 2 pitches.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Jason Kipnis will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So, on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Bounce to first. Freeman's got it to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Braves 1 and the Indians nothing. John Ack is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
John Axford.
Chris Johnson will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips.
Baseman, Chris Johnson.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Yeah, a smart pitch there. If you got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Tommy Lasorda will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 52, Jordan Walden.
Johnny Sisk will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. 2 out, nobody on. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrel with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Francisco Linder will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrel.
This just isn't any closer. This is one of the top closers in the game, so good luck.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Kimbrel pauses. Here's the 0-1. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Johnson scoops it up. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
And you know, when a guy's shutting you down, you got to look for ways to try and get on the board. So he sees an opportunity here, and he's going to wind up beating this one out.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. And now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Andrew McCutchen comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Here comes the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. A runner on first with 2 away. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he chased it in the dirt. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 1-0. So long from Atlanta.
The final line score.